I
a
hate that
different
thing.
like move set. Yeah, no, it tripped me up so much at first.
I just love the flow of the game. It's so much quicker than Hollow Knight was. And like I loved Hollow Knight. I like fell into the randomizer pit in that game and like just leached all of the content out of it.
It's apparently like all the animations, like they've been like, I don't know, exponentially improved in a way.
Definitely feels like it. The whole game flows just way better, whether that's like actual movement or just how it feels to play. It's just so much better.
Quite liked it. I got 100%, so you know, whatever.
You got 100% in Silksong or Hollow Knight?
Both. Actually, I got more than 100% in Hollow Knight, but you know, whatever.
I still haven't finished Silksong. I'm in Act 3, and I just haven't gotten around to like finishing it.
That sort of means you finished it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really close. I
in a
just
way.
haven't done it for some reason.
Hollow Knight is a game that I 100%ed, 100 and whatever 100% you get. But I played the fill of it that I wanted, which meant that literally the only thing I didn't do is the final Pantheon, because I tried it a few times and like, I'm done with this. I'm good.
Mm-hmm. I never did like the Radiance, kind of like the whatever the boss mode was at the end.
Oh, like the God
DLC.
Home?
Yeah, that. I never got in.
That's what I meant. That's the thing I didn't do.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
And I just didn't do the final one.
I never finished it. I got most of them, but I think it was like Pantheon 3 was the one that I stopped at.
Anyway, let's bingo.
Yeah.
I always have trouble with Discord. Like I think they hide the buttons in different places every time I try to do this. It's like sometimes I'm not able to put up all the streams, sometimes I'm not able to pop them out. Life is just a mystery.
Do you prefer 720 or 480?
To be honest, does not matter to me at all. I'm not like a professional streamer. I really just stream this, so I don't know which numbers are best.
It's like before I was streaming at what is this? I was streaming at like 4K, and it's like it's really.
So that is
like
probably not necessary. I don't think we need that much.
The pixels they get all like fractalized and like, whoa.
Yeah, this game doesn't even like, properly support that. But yeah, it's like I don't remember who it was. I think it was Karma. Was like, that's too much.
Yeah. I can't imagine most of that's even like getting through Discord. Okay.
No.
Where is the pop out stream button? I had it for like a second. Hang on, I'm gonna do something weird. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, we're starting from scratch.
That was weird. What was that?
I just left.
If you click the private match name and then you like kind of hover over where you would end the call and then go to the right a little bit.
Where's that?
Here.
Oh shit.
The message of the next person to use this room doesn't think we're absolutely insane.
I don't know why
heard
this
weird
always
noises.
gives me trouble.
There was like a weird, like it was kind of ghostly. Anyway, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Oh, I am haunted.
That's what it is.
Like a
okay.
problem.
No. I was just confused. That makes sense. It's good to know.
Oh my god, yeah, it is right there. The button is right there.
I'll delete it so next people who use this room don't think we're insane.
They probably will.
What's happening? What did we do?
Yeah.
What are we
Why are
doing
these just posting screenshots?
Now why?
I always so learned to be wary because I was like, I made it to the point in I think it was my second match where I was deafened, and I was in the bingo card and everything, and they're like, all right, reveal or something, and I don't remember what was going on with it, but or they're like, "Hey Van, are you ready? Can you respond in the thing?" I'm like, I didn't see anything. I was on the bingo card from the last game.
Oh no!
No! Did you like have to restart from there?
I ended up getting the correct one. I must have just been so nervous. I just went into the wrong card. So I double check and make sure it's from the correct person.
Didn't you win anyway?
I did. I have a weird storied history with how I play this game. Like I'll leave gold on the board. Like you'll think I'm holding it, but in reality, an hour later, I'll see someone else mark it and be like, "Oh yeah, did that."
I'm so looking forward to this. This is gonna be
I
insane.
got that goal.
Yeah, or I'm also notoriously an overachiever, so like let's say I need 8 1-ups. I'll get like 10.
I do
Yeah,
it this
that
time,
happened
Spirit.
in the
I'm like,
last
I have
match,
no
didn't
idea.
it? You ended up with like no, I think I'm thinking about a different stream.
Ooh, that
Oh
reminds
no,
me, I was
you
picking
might
a
be
little
thinking
house.
of my gifts, of which I needed 8, and for all the games I had 14 gifts.
Yeah, that's the one. I remember the pause was called.
Before you even hit the square.
Of those, so at the time I marked it, I had 12, and only 6 of them counted. I looked at it and I was like, 8 of these have to be right. I even looked to double check. I'm like, yeah, that's right.
They called the pause like the second you marked the square, so I thought that it was like something that I did wrong that they had just taken a minute to catch. That one like really threw me. I remember. Okay.
Just like I'm in the middle of a match and my brain goes dead. Like I do stupid stuff. I go for squares that I shouldn't be going for, just because I can, but they're long.
Go on.
Just map out the whole strategy right here.
I'll give you a freebie because there's no way it's on the 3rd card in a row. Divers defeat piranhas, which is the very hard. I've gotten it in my last 2 matches, but I've gotten them pretty early. There's no way anyone else is going for that goal. I do not need to go for it early.
I've still refused to learn divers. I just hate that game. It looks a way that I don't like.
I cherried it.
Oh.
It's
I'm in a call with a bunch of divers lovers.
Oh no, I hate it. But
I'm not the biggest fan. It's a little just too slow. It's kind of the same. I like Porgy. It's the same problem I have with Porgy. I just wish there were more bases.
yeah, like one more base even would have made more sense. Why only the 2? It's weird.
Yeah, like I was hoping there'd be something like in the middle layer or something.
Yeah, like a little pocket, a little cave. That would have been cool.
Are y'all talking about in divers or in Porgy?
In Porgy.
Yeah.
In Porgy, but in divers, if you want to save the game, you got to go all the way back to the one spot.
I like
that
how
at least
risky,
feels more deliberate.
I like how risky like the mid game Porgy is, but yeah, towards late game it just gets tedious. It's like, man, I don't really want to go this whole way.
Yeah, you're through your bonus fuel as you're getting down to the last layer. So you're like, okay, well now, I hope I don't get hit because I gotta now explore this layer that I've been in twice.
All right. Well, I think I am all good to go now. If y'all are feeling ready.
I'm feeling ready.
Yeah, let me turn my music back on. I like the UFO 50 music, but I don't need to hear that.
I always I sing along to it, and then I'm like, oh yeah, no one else can hear this.
It gets so stuck in my head. All right. Well, I'm sure y'all know the rules by now. If you want to communicate with me at all during the game, I am on Do Not Disturb in Discord right now. So make sure you're doing that in the bingo chat. Otherwise, I probably won't see it.
Yeah, I need to. Out of curiosity, before we go in, what do you guys do for the bingo chat? Do you just because I have it, my streams I have 2 streams. and the bingo chat's underneath the card, obviously, but like I can't see down below. Like there's only a little bit of space underneath the last message, which is Vanstrummer connected. So by the time we get to the countdown and everything like that, you just can't see anything.
On mine, it's
You guys
like
just
to
like
the
zoom
right
out.
of the card. Yeah, you might want to zoom out.
Yeah, mine's to the right as well.
Maybe it's because I have it like I have them snapped to my monitor. Like I have the resource dock big, and then the other one's small to the right.
Oh,
That
yeah,
could
that's
be
probably it. I usually have the bingo sync open, taking up the whole second screen, and then I have my laptop with the resource dock.
I don't have a resource dock.
Whoa, big guy over here.
And that's why I will be losing today.
No, I'm on a hell of a bad a rush streak right now. So
Hey, and I'm on a win streak, so let's see what happens.
Alright, well, if y'all want to deafen, I will go ahead and give you the final ready in the countdown in the bingo sync chat.
Alright, sounds
Yes,
good.
good
Good
luck,
luck.
good luck.
I almost disconnected.
Alright, good luck, see y'all.
Bye.
Alright, both players are now deafened. I'll give them the final ready real quick. Starting their countdown. Alrighty, and I forgot that whenever I do that, it pauses the music. Alright, they are reading the board right now. Let me go ahead and reveal everything for y'all. It was funny, we were talking in the pregame banter about, I can't remember if it was Vanstrummer or Dave, having this Divers Piranhas goal in the last, like, 2 cards that he's done. And I had to just, like, keep a straight face. I'm like, yeah, that's crazy. So yeah, that Diver's goal is on here again. Hello Sio, hello Zerda, hello Dr. Miti. Yeah, we got Star Wasper in the middle. Our generals are collect 7 gifts, which is on every card now, I think. We got Day Job for the collectathon, collect 2 cherries, open 2 chests in 5 games, and defeat a boss in 6 different games. They're getting ready to go. Oh, hi Winterbit. Alright, Dave immediately going for the Diver's goal. That is really funny. Gonna terminal message. No, we're going into test lands. The Divers was a bait. Vanstrummer's is getting a pilot quest ready. This one is defeat Tomi. This one is kind of a long goal, and it's a little bit risky because of how far out you have to go. But it is the gift, so there's decent synergy there, and that is a boss, so there's good synergy there. It's good to just get that ball rolling. Dave is just thinking, probably. The test lens goal is Ghost Planet without using a camera before the final boss, which is a pretty fun one. Looks like we're seeing a Night Manor speedrun here. Where's that Night Manor gold disc? I saw someone mention it. Uh-oh. This is an early pause. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Hello. What's going on? Oh, it was Dave that asked for the pause.
Controller malfunction. I was because usually the pause is there because of something stupid I did. So I'm like, there's no way I screwed up already.
Yeah, you set up Pilot Quest wrong. We're catching you for that one. Last time there was a pause mid-game, I realized my live split is like kind of fucked up, so I'm gonna like fix it now before we're ready again. Start timer out.
I'm gonna fix my while he figures that out.
Yeah. Okay. And we are going to give him a 1 minute head start, just to make up for the time that we were not paused yet. So I'm going to count him off, and then I will count you off. Is he deafened? Oh no, you're still here. Sorry.
They're trying to figure out controller situation. It's a battery thing.
Okay. Last time I paused in the middle of a round, it was like a catastrophe. And like my timer was messed up and chat had to like save me. But that's not the case this time. Just let me know whenever you're set, and we'll go ahead and get going again.
He's already muted. Oh, I didn't realize he was ready again. I'm sorry. I didn't see the damn thing. I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay. I thought you needed a pause for something. Too.
No, it's gonna be. It's always. I thought he was looking for batteries or something because I hadn't heard him. Okay.
Oh no, that's all right. So I'm gonna, if you want to deafen, I will count him off, and he's gonna get a 1 minute head start on you.
Okay. All right.
All right. All right. He is deafened again. Okay, Dave is off again, and I've got a timer going. I guess I probably should have started my timer then too, but that's okay. We'll stop the live split at an hour 44 to make up for that. Pauses are tough, guys. Yeah, Dave is going for this test lens goal here. Not going for the very comical, divers very hard opening play. Alright, they are both off, and I've paused my music for fun. Okay. Everything's okay, and this was a very normal start to a match. Both players are going. Timer's all fixed. Controllers all have batteries. We are good to go. Was not looking at Dave. I was looking at my timer instead. I have to assume that he has not used his camera. He is. He is using his camera. So I gotta be ready for another pause, I think, if he claims this goal. Because he can't be using his camera right now. Oh, this is Dino Planet. You're right. Whew. I didn't even see that goal was also on here. I'm so glad I don't have to call another pause. Yeah, and Vanstrummer's just going gold disc here. This won't take any time at all. There is potential synergy in going for the gift after this. Just while we're in here, it is not a bad idea. And this will be a boss battle in Caramel Caramel. So decent synergies all around here. We did not open the chest in Night Manor. I know we need to get 2, but those are both pretty on the way. I do like going for that synergy if I'm going for a gold disc anyway. Maybe he does not see that general there. But open 2 chests is very easy in this one. You just open the chest in the garage with the oil, and then you open that chest in the greenhouse with the hedge trimmers. It's super quick. We are on the Dino Lord here. Doing pretty well, it would seem. We are just about to get the gold here in Night Manor. I think the cherry disc in Night Manor is also somewhat quick, but I've never gone for it in a speed scenario. But that's his gold. And we did take a hit there. Whoa, that was impressive. Going into Grimstone. Trying to watch this Dino boss here while I'm looking at the thing. Have 3 skills learned at once, and get Rufus to level 2 and feed him a dog treat. I'm not really familiar with the Grimstone routing, but that was a really nice completion there. That is a boss for him as well. Very, very clean opening. Going right into Ghost House to get that one too. Cannot use his camera here. Both players immediately going for the games that have multiple goals in them, which is really good awareness to go right off the bat. Have not seen aBeautifulDave get Pilot Quest going. Vanstrummer did do that earlier, so that's really clever. Looks like we're just going for a Bull and Rufus here. Again, I know nothing about Grimstone routing. I don't even know where the dog treat is. Oh, just in the Southern Church. That's not bad. Rufus is fallen, though, so it's going to take him a minute to level up to level 2, I think. Oh, I'm sorry, not Rufus. Alphys. My good dog, Alphys. That makes sense, you know. It wouldn't really be fair to have players go too far in Grimstone, because this game is very, very, very long. Looks like we are reviving our dog for 10 teeth. What a bargain. And we are now allowed to use the camera. We are on the boss here in Caramel Caramel. This is some really strong Caramel Caramel play. I don't want to say any more about it. I've never cursed anyone, and I'd like for it to stay that way. But I'm going to do it anyway. This is some pretty just flawless gameplay. It's really great. And he immediately dies. I thought I was immune. I thought I couldn't curse. Yeah, so we did not beat that one, unfortunately. Might be. We're trying to just debate here. Going into onion delivery. This is going to help with day job. Decently easy gift. I think that's it. It doesn't look like this has a square in and of itself. So we might just be going for the collectathon rush here. I was not built different. I think that wall just kind of saved Dave from taking damage there. I think he definitely would have. Some very lucky mole rat plays there, not killing his dog. It really seemed like that could have happened pretty easily. I don't know how confident Dave is in this game, but it's not an incredibly slow cherry if he wants to go for that. But I imagine he's just going for the collectathon, and if he sees it, the gift progress. I guess less if he sees it and more if he remembers that it's on every card now. All he has to do is beat 2 rounds. That is the Grimstone goal. Honestly, this might just be a column 2 push. He's at least threatening a bingo decently early. Checking back into Pilot Quest. Still don't have quite enough for the ingot here, but we're buying some more seeds. As soon as they get home, that is progress in day job and the gift. Yeah, just over a minute, so I think that would be just fine. Looks like Vanstrummer is going for collect a coffee without firing. Yeah, that's Dave and that's gift and collectathon progress for Dave. Very cleanly done. Going right into Bunter for that one. This will also be the gift, which is really good. These are 2 of the strongest players, I think, in C2. So I'm really happy about this match. Both players are already playing very well. Vanstrummer is going for sandwiches when they can, which leads me to believe that as soon as they get that coffee, they're gonna just push it on through and try to get 18k points. It's gonna be a little bit rough without getting like any of the bonus points from like these spike blocks or these enemies, but still very achievable, I think. All Dave needs to do here is just beat this day, and I don't think there's anything else to do in Bug Hunter. Taking a few deaths in Ninpeck, but we're also getting to like the last part of this area before the coffee, so with a little bit of luck and some safe gameplay, they should still be doing okay. You're restarting in Bunter. Taking another death in Ninpeck. This goal is not easy. I tried to practice this one a little bit. That was some brutal bird spawn there. That felt mean. We're going for it again. We might be pivoting to 18k here. Yeah, we're just pivoting and getting 18k. We are shooting, just going for high score here. I honestly respect that play. If they get enough sandwiches, this is also the gift. I don't think that they got enough sandwiches last time for the gift. I think they were only at 10,000. And they need to get 3 sandwiches, so that'd be 15,000. Not the biggest Bug Hunter guy, so I don't know what truly good gameplay looks like, but do know that he could have hopped up onto that tile and squished that bug just by moving down onto it. But I think that's still okay. I think he's still doing great. Yep, that's Gift in Ninpek. Are we backing out of Ninpek? Nah, I think that he was just noting that one down. It was good awareness from Vanstrummer. I feel like that pause means that he's definitely paying attention to his general goal progress. Especially now with the new pause rule that like kind of forfeits a whole game's worth of squares if you mark incorrectly. There's a lot of value in note-taking now. Not that there wasn't before, but now it's like extra valuable. So if you just take notes a little bit incorrectly or just operate off of memory, then you're a lot more likely to mismark a square and lose a whole bunch of progress. I think this Ninpek is going a lot better. We seem to have a few more lives under our belt. Getting plenty of sandwiches. I just need to stop complimenting. The second I do, terrible things happen. Dave going on attempt 3 for Bug Hunter Day 1. I really like the idea of this Ninpek synergy, going for the coffee without shooting, and then afterwards just going for max points. But also, that is a challenging goal. I definitely don't fault Vanstrummer at all for not going for it. I think Vanstrummer knows Ninpek very well. I think that they got pretty much every sandwich available to them. Depending on how far we get in the game before we hit 18k, we may see Vanstrummer just keep going to get the boss at the end. I don't think that's really optimal play, but if they're close to it when they hit 18k, then I could definitely understand them going for it. Sorry for accidentally washing chat away. Looks like we are killing these little umbrella men, so we're not farming crowns off of them. You do get a good few more points for doing that, but it's also hard, so definitely no shame in not going for it. Kind of not lucky bug spawns here in Bug Hunter. They've kind of all got the high ground on Dave here. Yeah, I think you're right, Parchment. Not to mention I usually end up burning a couple lives just trying to keep them alive. Oh, are we learning about squishing? I think we must be. Yep, we have learned that we can squash bugs. It's an incredible skill to have. Skull has taken Dave a little bit of time, but I think it'll pay off in the long run. The gift synergies while going for this day job are going to be really good. Plus, it's blocking a potential bingo that Vanstrummer could go for later. Although it is looking like Vanstrummer's interested in that row 5 bingo. Because they did start Pilot Quest earlier, and they're going for Ninpek now. Which again, I would not be surprised if that means we're also going to just go for beating the boss here in Ninpek to get progress in that. We're really close here now. Couldn't grab those last coffees up there to finish it out, so we're going to have to kill some enemies in this last area. Having said that, though, this is the last area. If we're able to take this into a gold disc, there's a lot of value in that. That's 18k. Dave going nuclear, absolutely blowing up the whole map, which is very cool. And Vanstrummer is going for the boss here. I really respect that move. I think it's a good one. We are really low on lives, so it might be tricky to beat this boss. But I feel like there's no reason to not at least go for it. We did get shot in the face. That's okay. We'll pivot out of that. What are we going into? Minion Max. This is a very quick boss. And that might be the only reason we're here. I'm not seeing any other Minion Max on here. Cannot remember off the top of my head how many shinies you get for killing the water bear, but actually no, never mind. The gift for this would not matter because the game is not on the card. Dave paused again. Hopefully this is not a pause. I am eyeing that bingo sync chat just in case. We may be looking up Bug Hunter strategy. Bug Hunter really is giving a lot of trouble to Dave here. Yeah, we are pivoting back into Bug Hunter, actually. Vanstrummer, I think, is definitely just going for the boss here. The funny thing about this row 5 bingo is, in order for Vanstrummer to get it, they're going to have to go for the, I'll go ahead and mark that boss. That was very cleanly done. They are going to have to go for the Piranha's goal that Dave was specifically saying has been on like several of his last cards, and he always pushes it. So that might be a little bit scary for Vanstrummer. We are starting our meet and leaving. Thinking about Bushido Ball. Thinking better of it. We are going into Campanella. Not on the card, but again, a very quick boss. Throwing a life there and restarting. But yeah, looks like we're not really thinking about points. We are just dashing for warp zones and going right to the boss. Which is a very solid play. I really like the Campanella boss. I think it's quick. I think it's easy. Not a whole lot of boss synergy on this card. I don't think the Hearts and Mortal 2 count as a boss, do they? Do you have to fight back to be a boss? Try to pull that up here. No, it does count as a boss. That's cool. It's not an easy Mortal 2 goal, but they can go for it. Is this a true pivot from Bug Hunter, I think? Yeah, we're going in Magic Garden. This is obtain a score multiplier of 8x, and also the gift in this is very, very easy, so we might be seeing that too. And that is another boss for Vanstrummer. That is 2 of 6 games. Going into Fist Hell. Yeah, still no synergy on the card for Fist Hell. If we get the gift, I don't know why we'd go for gift. I don't know why I'm thinking about that. But again, there's no synergy in this, just running for the boss and leaving. I'm a big fan of the defeat 7 bosses total goal. I think it makes you question whether or not it's a good idea just to stay committed in a game to get several bosses. But I also think with this defeat a boss in 6 different games goal, you're more likely to see more games, which is cool in its own right. So it looks like at least not immediately we are not going for the gift for Dave, which I think is generally a good idea. We might want to build up some more pink copies first. Board's getting a little cluttered here, though. Might want to scoop up 1 or 2 of those potions here soon. Generally, it's recommended to at least get a couple of gold potions down before you start actually going for the goal. Just for generally keeping the board clear and also making sure you have enough oppies to work with. Ooh! Yeah, that was a dangerous drop, but we're just going to clear all these guys out. Went for all of our gold potions. I don't think we need to burn all of them right away, especially because that means our board's going to still be pretty muddy here. Yeah, taking the loss there. And we are at the boss here in Fist Hell. Looks like we are not stun locking him. We're just wailing into him. Honestly, oh no, we got a little bit of a stun lock there. Doesn't matter too much with this first boss. That's still a pretty easy one. Where's the next boss, Vanstrummer? Star Wasp here. Complete wave 1 without attacking the boss is kind of an anti-synergy for what he's going for. So if we are going for that center square at all, we might see that first and then going back to get the boss, or vice versa. But also, we very well could just be killing the boss and moving on, given that that is the bingo we're trying to push. That is the gift in Magic Garden. Very cleanly done. I really like this Magic Garden goal. I think it like, I like going for the big score multiplier. I think it's the most fun thing about Magic Garden. So it's cool to have a goal that's doing exactly that. That was some very unfortunate hitboxes there. Yeah, we are gagging. I think we're nearing the end of this first wave, though. I'm not the biggest Star Waspier guy. I don't know how long this first wave is, because I usually die to the first set of enemies. Yeah, they didn't know how to drop it in the beginner bingo. I thought that was really funny. Oh, we have another pause. Awesome. Both players saw it immediately. Gotta love it. Let me go ahead and fix my timer real quick so that I don't jack up everything. That was loud.
Hey, this is something that I didn't want to ask in the chat, and I know you said you have yourself deafened on here, so I'm going to DM you.
Yeah. In the future, you can also just say in the bingo chat, like, check DMs, and I'll do it.
Okay, sorry. That's the only reason I went about. Is he? I don't know if he's paused or not, but
Yeah. Everyone paused right on time. It went very lovely.
just basically a ruling.
I'm not too familiar. Hang on, if he's deafened still, this would be great. Yeah, okay, he's deafened. If it plays the death animation, then it will count as it being defeated. Will it do that if you just ignore it?
To be honest, I've never done this goal before. I'm not sure.
I've never gotten to this boss in Star Waspier, so I'm not sure. Smo, the question is, if we clear stage 1 without attacking the boss, does it count as a boss kill? Does not count as a boss kill, I'm getting from the powers that be.
Okay. All right. So basically, I have to choose my poison. All right. That's all I wanted to know, and I didn't want to put that in chat. I don't know where he's at. I have a feeling I have a good idea, so this is not something that I wanted to advertise on doing. So.
Yeah. All good. All good.
All right. I'm gonna deafen and. Thank you.
Yep. I appreciate you, chat, for arbitrating. Ready on the go. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, and they are off again. I figured, because you're not killing it, I didn't know if they died anyway, because I've never gotten to this boss before. But that is the boss for them. I imagine because they showed interest in that, they will probably be back later to not kill that boss. That makes sense. We're just checking up on Pilot Quest again. Coming back later for Unkotomi, I imagine. Hit the bricks. Magic Garden giving Dave a little bit of trouble. Going into Cyber Owls. This is a really consistent boss. Usually I go Congo for this one. Man, those blue oppie hitboxes are relentless. Once again here, no actual synergy on the card. We're just going for the boss here. I think their ability to get this row 5 bingo depends almost entirely on the diver's goal. They were talking a lot about divers in the pre-stream chat, and I don't remember if it was Dave or Vanstrummer that said that they had cherried it, but both of them seem very comfortable with the diver's goals. So we very well could get a divers very hard race, which, even though I hate divers personally, that's very exciting. I think that's incredibly neat. Like the confidence he who. I don't know anything about playoff draft seeding, because I don't really know jack about sports. I think what's best for me in this seeding is making it into playoffs. I think that would just butter my biscuit. Yeah, we're not really building up a lot of pink oppies and clearing the board before we go for this goal, which I think is why Dave is struggling so much here. We're just going for it right off rip, which is going to be really, really dangerous because you just only have so many oppies to work with, and there are so many blue oppies that you're contending with. And that is the boss for Vanstrummer. Just need one more. Checking in on Pilot Quest again. It's a lot of time lost if we die to Unktomi. 2 meat might not cut it. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going out here to harvest more meat and then go for it. Oh, okay. So you get rewarded for doing very, very well before playoffs by having more of a chance to survive. That makes sense. Yeah, we're fighting oh, we're going for a boss here, actually. This is a really smart play. Because I imagine Vanstrummer will get some vital resources to contribute to Unktomi here. And this will count as the boss. So they have that goal now. Yep, there we go. There's the mark. Are we going to see a little bit more resourcing before we go home? Thinking about it, maybe. No, we're just going straight home. Still have 1 meat stored away and plenty of resources to get more for Unktomi later. Yep, and we are recognizing the bingo threat and going right into a diver's race. They are neck and neck going into this. This is just a raw who's quicker and better at divers. Yeah, I think usually I end up with 2. Dave's spending a little bit more time in the shop here. I don't know jack about divers. I know that the piranhas are super hard to kill. I know that generally there's a route that you can take to get a powerful weapon. If I'm remembering right, I think that is the Parasite Hammer. Or you can just farm resources and get bombs. Buying bombs with money. I think Parasite Hammer is the gift, isn't it? Yeah, Parasite Hammer is the gift. So there's some good synergy there, wiping out a gift in the process of doing all of this. But I don't know which way is the right way to the Parasite Hammer, or if any of these guys are going for it. I know there's a hidden chest here, so we might just be grinding resources for bombs. Oh, it is not useful for this. Well, there we go. Shock element is good against piranhas. I'll just know to get excited when I see piranhas on either player's screen. I don't know the best strategy of getting there safely and being ready for it, but I know when I'm supposed to be excited because they're going to complete it. Vanstrummer does seem lost here. Run into a lot of dead ends. Maybe don't have the map pulled up. He found something. I thought it was going to say words, but instead it was a picture. But Dave did get something. I think it was Dave that was saying before chat that they've gone for this goal in like the past several games that they've played. So I would expect Dave to have been the one with the strategy. I'm surprised by that. All I know is I haven't seen a piranha yet, so I'm not thrilled yet. Dave seems to have some sort of orb. Very cool orb. To me, this game is like if if Porgy was way less cool and exciting. Like, I cannot bring myself to be interested in this game. I think because both players are taking such different routes, it's making it a little extra hard to see who's ahead here. Those are certainly piranhas, but Dave does not seem interested in fighting them yet. Did Dave get the gift for getting that Parasite Hammer? Is that what I saw? Yes, thank you. Sorry for asking again to the chat. Not a good caster with divers. Did either of them open 2 chests? I know each of them opened at least one. get the VOD pulled up on thinking about that. That was certainly Dave's second chest. I'm marking that one for Dave. While I check the VOD for Vanstrummer. Hello, Spooty. Rail Heist World Record? Dang. Nice job, man. You're coming into this with Vanstrummer pushing that row 5 bingo. Has Pilot Quest set up and generating plenty of meat. And they've both launched into a divers race here for the Piranha. I do not know enough about divers to be able to fully comprehend what I'm seeing. But, bruh. Yeah, I think Vanstrummer might be farming eels to buy bombs. Dave did go for the gift first with the Parasite Hammer, but to my knowledge that is not useful for this goal. Oh, we slept in almost perfect sync. I like that. Vanstrummer pivoting. I do need to check and see if Vanstrummer got 2 chests in there. I know for certain Dave did, but I did not catch if Vanstrummer also did. What are we in camouflage for here? Get eaten by one of each animal. This one is pretty quick, especially if you know the route. Skipping through all of this footage here, seeing if I can find Vanstrummer opening a second chest. I don't think they did. I think they only opened that one hidden money chest. I imagine Vanstrummer is just going for having many goals here. Because surely they know that they were racing Dave in divers here. This is a really good fight RNG, to my knowledge. Doesn't look like we have bombs. It does look like we are just wailing into it, though. And there's all 3 animals for Vanstrummer. Going into Val Brace here. Reach 8 in any stat by using a throne. I think that's just 3 levels, if I'm remembering correctly. We did take the death there in divers. We are not giving up hope, though. Especially now that Vanstrummer is also adding pressure with that column 5 bingo. It's just making that diver's square extra valuable for Dave to block it. It really does seem like Dave is winging this goal, especially going into a piranha fight kind of unprepared like that. Again, though, I really don't know anything about divers. I can't begin to map out what Dave's strategy is here. This is a really strong lead for Vanstrummer so far. Dave has been a little bit bullied by a lot of the ones that he's been going for. It's all good, Winterbit. I should spend the rest of the bingo season learning it. That's good advice. I think I'll take it from my trusted friend Hihu. So we're attempting these piranhas again. We've got all electric gear. I don't know if our stats are desirable enough though. Actually, not that I don't know the names of these guys, but it looks like his green guy has the parasite hammer, which again, my sources are telling me that that is not useful. Or are we killing the crone? I imagine that this is good strategy. It just seems rude. She's just so sweet. She also has talons. I've never seen this fight before. I've just never thought to hit the old lady. Maybe I should though. That was mad experience. Yeah, we got game over to the piranhas. Really didn't make much headway there. But I don't think Dave is going to pivot. This square is really valuable for the block, especially if they think Vanstrummer is in the game right now. I think it's just 100 XP per level in Volbrace, right? They just need to get up to 300 and then go for the throne? There we are. There's the gift. And there's the square. Went ahead and marked it. There it is. Going back into Pilot Quest. Now would be a lovely time to kill Unkotomi. I think 4 meat should be plenty if we get some decent battle RNG. And Vanstrummer would agree. We are going for it. This would be Vanstrummer's third gift. They also got the gift in Ninpeck and Valbrace. So they are just firing really hard on row 5 and column 5. It's kind of forcing Dave to spend a lot of time in this diver's goal and letting Vanstrummer get a really big lead on points. I'm not sure if Vanstrummer is intending to go back to divers later to get that goal if they're able, or if this is all just an elaborate bait to get Dave to play divers. We look like we're really far into divers, though. I've never seen this area in bingo before. Definitely never seen that crab. That might just be due to my inexperience, though. We are fighting Unktomi. I don't want to comment on how well they're doing, because I've already cursed twice this game, and I don't want to do it again. Looking pretty light on health. We're going to have to play pretty carefully and near perfectly if we want to nail this. Yeah, we are just about one shot now. Kind of got Unktomi locked on this pillar here. Or we did. No, that is it. Dave is actually pivoting now back into test lens. I think that's a good move. They got really, really close to that goal earlier, and then I cursed them. Sorry, Dave. It is unfortunate to see that Unktomi death there. We're going to have to wait until nearly the end of the game to get enough resources to attempt that again safely. We are going back into divers for that very hard goal. Might honestly be a little bit of a relief to Dave to see that goal get claimed. Seemed like they were giving them... Seems like it was giving them a pretty hard time. But that does also mean that Unktomi is the only thing that they could do to block this bingo, which I think, considering Dave has not booted Pilot Quest, is getting to be impossible. We could have incredible luck, but... No, we are pivoting back into divers. I think that is the correct move here. It is unfortunate that Dave really can't claim squares because we are starting a new game. Wow. Buying the green sticks, which I don't think is useful here. I don't think we can grind the electric eels with green sticks, and we can't be useful against the piranhas with that. Dave seems forced pretty out of their comfort zone. Yeah, we're going right back home. I think if Vanstrummer buys bombs here, we might have the goal cinched. We're using poison mallets. I don't think that that is the correct move. Using poison lids for Vanstrummer. We are switching everyone to electric sticks, and we do have a bomb, though. I don't know what ideal lid you want to have. I don't really know anything about that, but I know the electric sticks and the bomb is a very good strategy for this. I would not be surprised if Vanstrummer, with good luck, is able to knock this out here. We have just about 45 minutes left here. Still plenty of time for Dave to catch up with some of these quicker squares. They already have progress in Day Job, but Bug Hunter was giving them trouble. That Ninpet goal is fast if you're lucky. Zoldath is fast if you're lucky. Star Wasper is a pretty fast one. Magic Garden is, but I know that one was giving Dave some trouble. Point is Dave can still claw back a bit of a point advantage here. But because of this double bingo threat, probably feeling kind of locked in to... That is the gift for Vanstrummer. And it was also their second chest for sure. Oh, I didn't think to look for 2 chests in Valbrace. They didn't get that, did they? Doing this without a co-caster is rough. Yeah, we are still just in this diver's race. Vanstrummer all the way up to level 4 with good gear and bomb. I think when they find this piranha here, they should be pretty set. You got the lucky encounter. We only have 2 piranhas to deal with. Piranha 2 is dead. This should be it. Oh, that block is unfortunate. Yeah, just gotta kill the urchin now and we're done. Very well done, Vanstrummer. That's gotta be terrifying to see for Dave. Going into Pilot Quest now, but I think that's gonna be a little bit too late. Vanstrummer lost a lot of progress in Pilot Quest, but still technically ahead. They still have plenty of time to push that Unktomi boss. Yeah, just get the Insta Ingot. Channel Canvas. Only going for 1 seed, not spamming it for the exploit. Vanstrummer deep in thought, it would seem. They've got plenty of time to do it. This Pilot Quest is going to take a second. Going into Star Wasper. Start threatening the right column. I would have expected that. They do already have Grimstone progress. And gift progress. Let me double check what the gift is for Star Wasper. It's 10x. Which they may be going for now. They might just be gift rushing. And if they make it to the final boss here while gift rushing, they can also go ahead and claim that middle square. I imagine Star Wasper... Yeah, no, Star Wasper is center square. It's complete wave 1 without attacking boss. They already went ahead and did this with killing the boss to claim that boss's square earlier. Just not really going for score here. Now we are. There we go. 10x is the gift here, so that's what we're looking for. I'm chopped. Dave is afraid of their position right now. Losing our multiplier right before the boss is rough. But we can at least still claim that middle square. I think there's a cheese spot up in the upper left-hand corner, right? Where you can just sit and be okay. Am I remembering that right? Or is this not as cheesable as I'm thinking it is? Game over. We did not get either. Does not work once the boss shows up. Okay. It is unfortunate that Dave is being backed into these really long goals. They were rushing Day Job really early, and Bug Hunter was giving them a lot of trouble. Got trapped in Divers for a really long time, and now they feel trapped in Pilot Quest, which is going to take forever. You really want to set this one up early if it's on the card. honestly a pretty unfriendly card all around. This is a pretty challenging one, at least in my opinion. I think most of like the super good, convenient ones are already taken. Thank you, Canvas. Did we get the lucky ingot? No, no, we didn't. Maybe he's like pleading with Canvas. There it is. It worked. Yeah, all we have to do now is generate some meat. Probably going out there to farm some in the wild zone. Hopefully that would be enough to take it, but I'd honestly be surprised if Vanstrummer ends up going for that. Now we're backing out a Star Wasper. Not going for the gift there, at least. We already have the Ninpeck gift, so we're just going for collect a coffee without firing a shot. This doesn't contribute to bingos at all. I guess just we're very confident that Dave isn't getting bingos at this point. So we're just going for squares to just secure that victory. Looks like we just burned that meat. Didn't really get anything good out of it. That is a shame. We got an ingot, but... especially in a game this close, winning the head-to-head is obviously going to be very useful for Vanstrummer, but getting an extra bingo win in their pocket is going to be really valuable too if they would choose to go for that. Still have 45 minutes to do it. It's not out of the question. I still think, personally, that that's plenty of time for Pilot Quest to get built back up and make another run at Unktomi. But I've also been burned by that gold in the past. Burned by that goal, I should say. Given that we've shown interest in Star Wasper, we might be like doing a full pivot on the bingo front and going for middle column, but that would be crazy. I think we're probably about halfway to the coffee pickup here. They did attempt this goal earlier, but got sniped by some of those birds that fly in. Man, this part of the level gets scary. Really want to be able to clear out those teeth and snails. Taking another death there. Backing out of Pilot Quest to freak out a little bit. I definitely don't blame them. Wait, you have to leave for meat to generate? Is that true? Vanstrummer is about to get this goal. Unless we fall into 2 of these pits for the secret Easter egg. Yep, we got the coffee. That is that goal completed. Yeah, I would love to see this Unktomi win here. This would be super valuable. We have enough money for 5 meat, and 2 meat are here. That's not great, but with a little bit of luck, we can get some in the wild zone. Nope, we're coming back later. Would love to see Dave get this test lens goal. It was giving them a lot of trouble earlier. Going into Mortal 2. This goal doesn't seem to be too easy. I'm personally very afraid of the chickens. But this is a pretty quick and easy gift. And a pretty quick and easy cherry. Probably moving up here for the chickens, I imagine. I've never actually gone for this goal, so I don't know the best route to take. You do not have a key just yet, buddy. Yeah, Vanstrummer really rushed to put Dave in some really uncomfortable situations where they kind of have to go for goals that suck to go for this early. Kind of gave it gave Vanstrummer a whole lot of freedom to meander and do whichever goals they felt that they wanted to do. Can't use the bomber. That is one chicken, I think. Unless I missed one. I might want to switch to guns here for safety. That is 2 chickens. That is 3. We are at the boss and Star Wasper here. That is 4 chickens. If my count is true. Clearing out our own block there. That is the boss. That is the second square for Dave. I'm glad to see them put something back on the board. That's gotta feel good. That is 5. We're leaving. It might be 6. I'm gonna go ahead and call a pause. I'm not gonna call a pause. I don't know what to do. They're asking to. Yeah, I counted 5. David the Bingo Sing chat says, I'm drowning. This also does mean that I'm going to have to get my timer refixed whenever we get back into this. Oh, we're just seeing demo. I was like, why are we in pin golf during a pause? I'm trying to use my laptop to review this VOD. I'm struggling. That's 2. That's Yeah, that's just 5. Okay, let me get my timer fixed here. 1, 7, 2. Very loud, thank you. Alright, and they're off again. I reviewed the VOD and I only found 5 chickens. So we are starting all the way from scratch for Vanstrummer. I think we probably could have just kept going. No, he exited out after he got the 5th one, didn't he? We're going back into Bug Hunter for Beautiful Dave, trying to finish out that day job goal. And again, that would be a gift that is a decently valuable one. And Vanstrummer just given this chicken's goal another attempt. First chicken. I was trying to see if on the resource dock it had locations for all of the chickens so I could confirm that there were only 5 up here. There's 2 chickens that we've gotten. Yeah, there are 6 up here that I'm seeing. I wonder if one, like, fell off the branch last time? I don't know how I was only seeing 5 in the VOD, but I was certainly only seeing 5. It's 3. 4. I don't think we finished off the one just beneath here. Switching to gunner here for these last. I think Vanstrummer's going down for their 6th here too. Hopefully I didn't miscount it. I don't really want to say thankfully here, but thankfully this is like not really a contested goal here. It seems pretty safe for it to be a mess up. I'm sorry if it was Vanstrummer, if you're watching this later. I counted 5 in the VOD, but CEO saying that potentially there are 6 up there. So I'm sorry if I mismarked you on that one. It's funny, if you didn't ask in the Bingo Sync chat, I probably would have just told you. I was like, yeah, it's probably 6. But I appreciate your honesty in checking. reckon we are going down here for the last chicken that we're wanting. There's the 6th one for sure. Very nice one, Vanstrummer. We now have 4 meat. Again, I think this is enough for Unktomi, but they failed it on 4 last time. I think that they can get this, though. We've established a little bit more board just blocking. There are now no possible bingos for Dave. So we probably feel pretty safe just to go for our own bingo here. Clearing out some of these spiders first is not a bad idea. They can really scramble all around you just like that. Taking a few hits there. Taking another. Still haven't done much damage to Unktomi herself. Oh, that was an unfortunate jump. Got her a little bit stuck here if she doesn't run away. Oh, that is really bad luck. Just sat right on him for that whole time. The more time that goes on, the harder that goal is seeming to be claimed. They've still got about half an hour. I think that they can still get it, question mark. If we get a meet every 5 minutes, then we'll have just enough time for one more good run at that. But might have said that it was at 8 earlier. I don't remember. No, it's every 5 minutes. They should have enough time for one more good run at that. This exact same thing happened to me in one of my matches, where Unktomi just kept giving me a run for my money. Going for Barbuta. Probably going for a chest rush here. They do already have progress in it from divers. Might knock out a clean Barbuta cherry here. That would be incredibly flashy. Mortal 2 is on the card, so 2 cherries seems pretty easy to attain between that and Barbuta. It is unfortunate how bad that Pilot Quest goal was treating Vanstrummer. Looks like we got a really good start here in Bug Hunter. This seems like the most promising one he's had so far. He's got a good 12 kills under his belt at the end of day 3. This will be Vanstrummer's first chest in this game. Shoot, while this is happening, let me go ahead and check to see if we got 2 chests in Ball Brace, because I might have missed that. This here is going to be a second in Barbuta, so let me go ahead and mark that. Going into Grimstone. I don't know if we can get chests here. I genuinely just don't remember. Oh, that looked like 2 chests. I was looking away. I know he got 1. I imagine he got the second one earlier. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on that one. Night Manor 2 chests is very quick. I like this decision. Does killing the mimic count as opening a chest in Vol Brace? I want to run with probably not. Killer perfectly blocking his second chest here. That is really, really rough. Okay, if Mimic counts, then they did get it in Vol Brace. Let me see if there's any information about that on the doc. Okay, yeah, Mimics do count. So that was the Vol Brace and Night Manor. They now technically have it. They might not know that they have it because of Vol Brace. Yeah, we're going for Waldorfs. We're getting our 6th chest here. Personally, I appreciate that because I had to go and double check. Also, it's not like they're hurting on time. I think Vanstrummer's strategy right now is just clean up whatever goals we can. Hey, that is day 1 finished for Dave. Very well played. I'm glad to see you start knocking out those goals that were giving you trouble. Pivoting to Rail Heist here. This will finish out Day Job, and we're probably not getting a gift from this one. I think it's like beat level 7, if I'm not mistaken. But this is not really a great play. Beat level 10. We got both of our keys here in Waldorf. I'm tempted to say we just need 2 chests now, but technically we don't need either. I think we already got chests in all of our games. Angling out the perfect jump just to hop onto there without using any fish. Very careful Waldorfing. I respect it. That is 1 job done in Rail Heist. Whoa, we kind of phased into the cinder block there. I don't think I've seen that before. Starting to get to the point where we might not see the first chest in Waldorf. Kind of advancing a little bit far. This gift in Waldorf doesn't count, though. This one is not on the card. All right, we are on our last level for Day Job. Dave has been working on this one from the get-go. It'll be nice to see it completed. We are definitely too far to get the chest here. Bohr space program is a go. Taking the death there in Rail Heist. That's alright. And we're resetting to see if we can find either of those chests now. Ooh, we are going to get shot by this lawman here. Oh, never mind. I didn't realize he was unarmed. We're going to get punched by this lawman. Man. Lawman is an MMA fighter in his free time. So there are 2 chests that can spawn in the field in this first area in Waldorf, and 1 that'll spawn in the ruins towards the end. Got really bad luck in the last one and didn't find any anywhere. So hopefully that turns around here. Got close to the end in that rail heist level, but did get shot at the end there. I like this opening, knocking this guy and like basically locking him up. I've never seen that before and I really like it. There's our first chest in Waldorf's. And we did kill the pig before we opened it. It's very responsible. Getting sniped again in Rail Heist. This is the last level that we need to do. It's probably a little frustrating that it's fighting him this hard on it. Ooh, not hiding in the barrel there. That might get a shot. Yeah, there we go. Still looking for the second chest. There's one that spawns in the ruins here, so we might see that. I usually get a lot better luck than Vanstrummer is having right now with this. These chests have really been hard to find. I think we might be seeing the end of this rail heist job here. There it is. That's day job completed. Very nice job. Wouldn't be a bad idea to check out your pilot quest here. Go ahead and block that bingo once and for all. You have 4 gifts. That is checking it with my count here. Oh, there's the second chest. I see it. There it is. Vanstrummer now has 2 chests in 6 games for the extra style point. It's weird. That goal didn't like mark out as cleared in the bingo sync UI until he had claimed the 6th one. All right, this is an Unktomi race. Vanstrummer does have a bit of a head start and way more meat. Actually, this is not enough for Vanstrummer to do it. Dave could get the block here. Vanstrummer going into Bushido Ball when the first matches every character. Remembering to change the options, that makes this goal actually like feasible. Not going the right way towards Unktomi here. Do we think Tomi is in a dungeon? Are we looking for a gun? Might not have enough time to do the whole trade quest unless we get really lucky. Yeah, not sure what we're looking for in dungeons here. Dave was looking at gifts a moment ago, so they might be considering a gift rush. Would not be a bad idea. They do have one ahead of Vanstrummer on that. Finding the Unktomi arena. Vanstrummer did clear out that first fight. About 500 seconds here to kill Unktomi. That is plenty, assuming that we're not going to get bullied by these spiders, but we very well could. No, we're getting swarmed here. This is getting a lot scarier. Yeah, we are one hit from Unktomi. Getting good hits, but it's... Oh, it's so scary. Tomi running away into the field of spiders here that are now also one hit. No, that is it. Dave was doing a very good job dodging too. Just really had bad luck. No! Ah! Yeah, that is truly upsetting. Lucky for Dave, it does seem that Vanstrummer might also not have time for that goal anymore. So we might not be seeing the bingo on Dave there anyway. And Vanstrummer is not pushing the column 5 bingo. There's the win for Tomoe. There's 3 more left in 15 minutes to do it. That is plenty of time. Hello, cat. And we are going for the dungeon map piece here for Dave. And trade map piece was found pretty easily, and we also know how to get green. It's a shame that that is not on the board. It is a gift, though, if they wanted to just pivot to a gift rush here instead. That is the 4th win in Bushido Ball. He is doing these in order, so now this is probably the hardest one. Chiyome is not fun. Maybe some people disagree, but probably not very many. I apologize if my stream is laggy. The Discord streams are lagging a little bit, which leads me to believe that that might be on my end. Going back into Magic Garden real quick here. About to get the Chiyome win here. There it is. Just have to win as Yamada, and we have that top left corner claimed. Vanstrummer does technically, I think, still have time for Unktomi, but it's a risky move because it's going to take a lot of time. I mean, I say risky move as if Vanstrummer isn't up 10-3 right now, but... Yamada actually giving Vanstrummer a little bit of trouble here. Pivoting out of Magic Garden again. Going back into Pilot Quest. I don't think we have enough meat built up yet. Yeah, we got no meat. We're 3-3 in Bushido. Going into Hotfoot. Win the first match 3 times with 6 unique characters. Doing Mascot in July to start. We did lose that last Bushido ball. Writing down here which characters which characters Dave is playing as, because I don't really know this game super well and I don't recognize all the characters just by their names. Looks like this run in Bushido Ball is going a lot better for Vanstrummer. Kind of happens when you're going up against Chiome. That is the goal. We just need 2 more goals from Vanstrummer and then they will claim majority win as well. Have 3 meat here. We're going for it. This one's going to be really rough. I think 3 meat is generally probably not enough here. Unless we get like some perfect play. Too bad there's nothing here, huh? Yeah, there's nothing here. Maybe looking for like secret meat pickups buried underground. Got 2 Unktomi pretty quick. Let's see if we get some good luck here. Prioritizing the spiders first is generally safe, but also we have such little time here that I think we might just want to like go ham on Unktomi and hope for the best. Getting a lot of really good hits here. The spiders are threatening though. Oh man! Unktomi just sitting on him. Still have a lot of good hits. If we don't get hit here, we could still get it, but... There it is! Wow! GG.
Third time's the charm.
Third time's the charm.
Holy moly.
GG, you guys. GG.
GG.
The divers race that went on for like... Actually, can y'all check your divers times? I'm so curious. Because y'all spent so much time going for that goal, both of y'all.
20 minutes.
Wait.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
Where do you see it?
You just... yeah, you can just hit divers.
Diver? Sorry, what do I hit now? I'm sorry.
If you push X on divers, you can tab over to time spent in the game.
Oh. Where is it? Dude. See, I can't even see stuff on cards.
Oh, it's in your game. Not in Bingo Sync.
Oh, I see.
You
gotta bear with me here. I was so frustrated with divers that 12 minutes.
Yeah. To be fair,
in for like twice as long as you.
I don't know the route.
I kept fighting the.
I don't know the route,
No,
so I don't.
I didn't know what I was
y'all.
doing.
It was funny. You had brought up divers before the game, and I was like, I tried to deflect so hard. I was like, yeah, I don't know. We've never played divers.
I brought up that goal, like that exact goal. I'm like, there's no way it's on my card.
Yeah, you said that exact thing, and I was making eye contact with the divers goal on the card. I was like, yeah, that's crazy.
You knew. I went into it immediately. I pivoted out to test lens, and then my controller didn't work. And I was like, oh, for crying out loud. I'm like, no. This was going to be my moment.
Oh, if you
and then you still have a minute head start, and then you like, oh, you obliterated me, man. You obliterated me.
Oh, that goal, I thought for sure you were just like, I was like, one, he's holding 5 squares right now. Like, what is he gonna mean? And he's just gonna smack all of them at once, and I'm gonna be like, well,
no, Nitro was
no, dude, that was just some of the worst. That was just some of the worst bingo I've ever played. That's all it was.
Well, then I saw the goal that you marked, and that caramel test lens is easily, in my opinion, one of the hardest goals in the entire set.
Oh yeah, you crushed that, by the way, Dave. That was incredibly.
Some of the close calls.
It was very flawless. And then in Ghost Planet, your first time in, I said how flawless your gameplay was, and you immediately died. So that is all on me. I'm very sorry.
Yeah, the caster curse. Thank you very much.
I was really tempting
I
fate.
felt
Right
something.
beforehand, I was like, I've never cursed anyone. I think this is safe to say. And then I said it, and it happened.
You did it.
I really did. I didn't mean to, man. I'm sorry.
Man. My Unkomi fight.
Both of y'all had some real struggles with Unkomi. I thought your full meat run was for sure gonna get it. That was really bad luck.
Hey, me too. I really thought that was it.
Yeah, you had some really bad luck in that fight.
I tried her twice with 4 meat, and then I did it.
Oh wow!
I just marked it with 3.
Yeah.
Damn.
You had some really good luck in the last
one
one there. It really looked like you were gonna get killed there at the end when she just kind of like stood on you, but you were able to bring it back pretty nicely.
I'm just really happy I beat 1 level in Bug Hunter. The more I play bingo, the more I hate that game.
I really don't like Bug Hunter for the same reasons. I can never figure it out in a bingo match. That one was giving you a lot of trouble.
Yeah, it does.
Some good awareness for gifts in there too, if that was something that you would choose to pursue, because 2 of those goals are just gifts.
I always think about that, and then it just like I always lose track, and then I just kind of forget about like where to aim and like how to even get a lot of the gifts. Yeah, because I had 4. Is that right?
Yeah, I had 4.
Yeah, I was on my way.
I think a lot of your gifts, Vanstrummer, are not on the card. Except for Pilot Quest, which you got at the very end. I have Ninpek, Divers, and Ball Brace for you.
Wait, how many goals was it?
You needed 7 gifts, and at the very end, after Pilot Quest, you would have had 4.
It looks like I also got Star Wasper, Valbrace, Pilot Quest, Night Manor, and Ninpek.
Oh, I missed you getting Night Manor and Star Wasper. That's on me, sorry. Yeah, so you were really close to that one.
How do you even beat? How do you even beat Wave 1 without attacking the boss?
He just
leaves.
No, but like, how do you?
Yeah, I can't beat the first like wave.
I think you have to dodge for a very long time. I So in the bottom 3 games for me, Star Whisper's in there along with Galafaria. That I have no idea how to do that goal. That's why I asked that question. I'm like, well, can I just knock out both at once? And I'm like, well, I know how to kill them at least, but I have no idea how to. I think he just survived for a very, very long time. Or something.
Yeah,
he just
they
gets bored
eventually
and then he
leave. Smo was able to help me out in chat and said, nah, it doesn't count as killing them. They just leave.
Hi, Smo.
I'm sorry about the Mortal 2 pause, by the way. I reviewed the VOD and I counted 5 chickens. And I still think that there were 5, but if I got that one wrong, I'm sorry.
You might be right, and I couldn't remember if up top there were 4 or 5 chickens or 6 chickens, because I know that whole circle has either the amount that you need or almost the amount that you need. I couldn't remember.
Mm-hmm. You overachieved in your 2 chests goal, though. You ended up with Valbrace, Divers, Night Manor, Barbuda, Grimstone, and Waldorfs.
How are you playing all these games?
Oh my god.
How are you getting to all these games?
Well,
dang it.
And I spent a very long time. So the theme of this one for me was RNG. So my diver's route, at least, I don't know if it's what's on the document or not. I get to level 3, and then I need to get the bomb, which is a drop from what you have to get the double heals. And I could not get him to drop. I got all the way to level 4 before they finally dropped the bomb. And then I got it on my first try, which was nice. But my other RNG risk was, apparently I didn't need it, but when I was in Waldorf's, I was questioning, there are chests in this game, right? Because I could not find
they were not showing themselves.
I'm like, what is going on here?
Yeah, but overall, I think the board does not tell the whole story here. The way you played Vanstrummer locked Dave into some really slow goals, pretty late into the game. Which, I mean, you were just kind of locked down for most of that time. You didn't really have a choice but to go for goals that are really long.
I'm going to be honest, I think the board actually does tell the story pretty well. I think that's actually pretty accurate, just based on how I felt doing that. That was fun. This is pretty much how I expected it to go. That was sweet.
It was a lot of fun. The other story of this one for me was basically, what games am I playing in between Pilot's Quest?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I had so many games.
If I'd thought a little bit ahead, I should have jumped into Pilot Quest early on. I did not, and then I just ended up pulling a canvas and just smacking the crystal for a while.
By the way, your terminal code, thank you Canvas, and then 5 hits later getting the ingot, that was crazy. Did you pray to him?
That was blessed. That was pretty cool. Yeah.
That's incredible. It works.
It worked. So new speedrun strat. Just pray to Canvas.
Just pray to Canvas. Set up a little altar before every game.
Yeah. Oh well, you guys, you don't have your altars set up already?
I have it in storage, unless I'm playing Bingo that night.
Yeah, fair enough.
How much time did we have left, by the way?
10 minutes.
Okay.
So I feel like we had to be close. I failed that goal so many times, but I feel like we had to be close. And because of the pauses, my reset button on my splits, I accidentally hit reset instead of restart my splits. So
that happened to me in a previous game that I casted, and I was scrambling to fix the timer the entire second half of the game, while they were playing, and it was just kind of a really not great stream all around because of that. So that's why the pauses took a little bit longer this time. I was spending a lot of time making sure that the timers were correct, and I wasn't totally flubbing everything up. I appreciate y'all being patient with those.
Yeah, of course. That was all good.
Yeah, I'm as the cause for most of the pauses in every match I play. It doesn't bother me.
I thought I'd get you with that first pause, though.
You did. You beat me to it, but I still had more.
Throwing a curveball right off the bat. But yeah, this one was a really fun match to
killing
watch.
5 chickens.
Uh,
Yeah, that was a
normally. Normally, I look forward to watching the VODs. I don't look forward to this one. I wish that I'd put up a better fight. I'll say that, but it was still lots of fun.
More to say
did
about
manage
divers.
to block a double bingo, so it looks like I meant to do that.
I didn't even see that. If I had went for that goal, that would have been a double bingo.
Man, you could have gone for any goals and you were threatening bingos.
Yeah, it was not great for me.
I was expecting after that first failure to Unktomi that you were going to just pivot and go for the column 5, especially since you already had so much gift progress.
I was, and then I couldn't think of gifts, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back into Nimpack. Or no, I was like, I'm gonna go back into Nimpack.
Yeah.
Because the first time I touched Nimpack, so I was in Nimpack 3 times. Once when I died very fast. And that was the time where I was like, I'm going to combine those 2 goals, and I'm like, that is the worst synergy ever. I have to get like halfway through the second loop to get
really
points.
tough.
Yeah, that's a tough synergy.
You would get so many style points, though.
And that is like half of the
counts.
battle, is the style points.
And like, I was thinking, in order to get this, you're already going to have to go for the boss, so that's boss progress. It would have been so stylish. But I understand why you pivoted.
Nimpack is one of my best games, so that's why I was like, maybe I can swing it, but that was the secret. I didn't want to give away. Because, especially in the first part, I saw those Nimpack squares, I'm like, oh, I'm feeling okay.
Yeah, well, wild game.
Between Nimpack and divers just so happens to have goals that usually other people can't. Or aren't willing to go for it because they suck.
Yeah, Caramel was like the only thing where I was like, okay, I can style on this, and then everything else, it's like, okay.
You did for sure style though. It was a very stylish first square.
Want to see it? Yeah, because you hit that one. I didn't know you went into other games before that because I fired my first shot. And you came back not too long after, so I was like, okay. And that means you must have done it really fast if you got the goal that much.
It was the first try, wasn't it?
It was my first attempt. It was a first try. It was also where I was going to go, but right before I paused. And so it was like I had that minute advantage as well, so it'll seem a lot quicker than it was.
Right.
Because of that as well.
Oh, yeah, that's true. But yeah, that was, I was like, oh, it's going to be one of those again, because I had 2 of those. I had one of those with Fireline, I had one of those with, I'm like, it's just I'm aggressive, and that's how I usually overwhelm people, and...
Yeah, that was my bad. I put the fear of God in your heart, and it paid off for you, not me.
Alright, well, my cat is currently trying to open my door, which I've never seen her do before. So, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here and give her some dinner. This was a great game, y'all.
Yeah, right.
I imagine we'll all be seeing each other in playoffs.
Yeah,
it's very possible.
I don't know if it's top 8 only in A because it's one division, or if they're 4 on each, but I can see all of us meeting again in playoffs.
To my understanding, I think it's going to be top 8.
I have a feeling.
But it might be top 6. I'm not sure.
We'll see how my next match goes. We'll see.
Well, good luck, because this is the second to last. Like, this season went pretty quick.
Yeah, after Thursday, I'm done. 8 is my bye week. So I have 1 game left, and then that's it.
Oh, wow.
I'm excited to see how this shapes up.
GG.
Yeah, GG.
Me too.
Thank you for casting. Thanks for the match, and if you guys want, at some point, maybe next week or something, we'll try to do like an exhibition match for some practice for playoffs or something.
That would be super fun.
I'm down.
There's been talk
maybe I'll actually practice.
There's been talk of arcane new bingo modes in the bingo chat. I don't know if y'all were seeing that, but there's like bingo
I did
royales.
see some wacky.
Yeah. So I would be interested in trying some of that.
Hell yeah.
All right.
That sounds like a blast.
Well, I will catch y'all
All
later.
right, take care, you two. Good game.
Good game. Have a good night, y'all.
Good game. Thanks for the cast. And I appreciate y'all.
All right, bye, y'all. Alright, I believe Karma is live right now with 10 Dads and Morses. Go ahead and scoot over that way. Thank y'all for watching.
There's our 100. Yeah. It's absolutely a thing where, like, technically if you are comfortable with getting the 100s, they're faster to get, but, like, if you think you might be missing some enemies, the 0s are there. And they're honestly pretty chill. Hey Fireline, thanks for the raid. Hope the match you were cast in was super fun. We got a pretty exciting game going on here. Morzis has a 2-square advantage right now, but 10 Dads does have a potential bingo line forming here. A lot of divers for your taste? Sounds like my kind of card. Alright, there's Alphazar's hat done. Oh, did we get the gift? I feel like we closed out of that a little early, didn't we? I looked away for a moment, so I missed if we got the gift. I'm assuming we did. But I also kind of feel like we closed out of that. I don't... Card. Alright, there's Alphazar's hat done. Polling. Oh, nope, there it is. I see it. It's there. I double checked. We're good, we're good. I really did not want to have to push like a technicality there. So, I'm glad it was just a matter of me looking away at the wrong time. Okay, going into Bushido Ball. Are we just pushing cherries? No, we're winning the first match as every character. We could easily turn this into a cherry for Yamada. Oh! Oh no! This is also a bingo threat for Morzis. Morzis could just push column 5 here. I'm looking at this card now, and I'm liking column 5, I think, more than I like column 2. I think we might be having a race to 2 different bingos now. And I forget, is Morzis particularly comfortable with Rock on Island? Like, going off of vibes, I'd say probably. And what I remember, but like, I might be wrong. I get people's comfort games mixed up sometimes. Like, I thought Hugo liked Cyber Owls a lot more than they do. But, yeah, I don't know, I'm looking at column 5 here, and that's a pretty scary bingo threat. Yeah, I know, like... Yeah. For some reason, I mixed up your comfort games on that match, and I was like, oh yeah, just go Cyber Elves, you love that game, right? But then in the after-match commentary, it's like, wait, hold on a sec. Yeah, we just got one more match left, and Morzis will have this cherry, and then all she has to do is probably just snag a quick Waldorf. And, you know, since she's already in Bushido Ball and she's changed the rules, she can just go win another match with every character. Grab that square, do a quick Waldorf, and then it's a rock-on race. And I guess depending on how comfortable she is with holding squares, she might just turn this into a really, really, really bad situation. Well, there's our Bushido Ball. Oh, do we have Portal 2 on the square? Or on the card? We do! No, we don't. We don't. Uh-oh. Yeah, we do have keys. But, okay, no, we are grabbing the key. Alright. Well, we have the cherry there, at least. Oop, and we got the Campanella gift. So now, will Morzis move to defend Ninpek or Magic Garden, or will she focus on her own threat that she has forming on column 5? Okay, if she's playing defense here. Going in for Magic Garden, reach a score of 10,000 before saving 50 Oppies. I actually haven't tried this one myself. This once again... Yeah, if Morzis defends this, then she can just go do a key rush to get the bingo. Morzis is in a pretty strong situation right now. What are we doing here for 10 dads? Oh, are we getting bosses? I think we're getting 2 bosses. Okay, never mind. Backing out of Magic Garden. Back over to Bushido Ball. Looks like we're back to pushing column 5. Oh, shoot. Let me mark the gifts that I missed here in Pilot Party. We got Big Bell Race, Campanella, we got Campanella 3. I almost forgot to mark those.
Oh, I never closed my stream.